So in a study conducted by the National Safety Council, every year there's 1.6 million crashes, and a lot of these crashes happen due to texting and driving. My speech here today is to persuade you guys to not text and drive. Texting and driving is the cause of many issues on public roadways and deaths in many families. The first issue we're going to talk about is more on the issues of why this is bad for many drivers. Second will be ways that are already being combated to stop this from happening. And third will be some ways I think that we could further help stop this. And so first, of all the issues on the United States that we have, texting and driving is a big one. It causes many deaths. Of those 1.6 million deaths, 390,000 of them are 390,000 of them have injuries related or fatalities. And this was conducted by Edgar Snyder and Associates. The issue with this is that many drivers keep their eyes off the road. And when you're going 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, since we're in Texas, 2 seconds off the roadway, that's a large distance to not see anything that can happen. And in a split second, it can all change. From the website Do Something, they support this by saying when someone's texting and driving, 10% of their time is not in their own lane. And as a young driver, I see this every time I get in the vehicle. People are not in their lanes, and when you pass by, sure enough, they're on their phones. Some ways that they're combating this right now is in school, commercials, and social media. Through schools, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says that many schools are having good teacher-student interactions through programs and speeches from people explaining their stories. This helps explain the younger kids that are starting to drive the importance of this and issues that could cause. As a whole, the public has found it's displayed to the public through commercials. Commercials we'll see through different programs just explaining how bad it is. They'll even show kind of a portrayal of what would happen. And next would be social media. Social media, it's pretty recent on how they're starting to use this platform. They're using social media. They're starting to post ads now and use this viewership to get different messages across people. So some ways I think we can get this issue further combated is through hands-free features on vehicles. A lot of newer vehicles are coming with a lot of technology. We're getting further along in technology. And I believe if we utilize these features, we could help we could use our voices to help eliminate having to look at our phones, control our phones from our voices. And another thing we could do is do streaming services such as YouTube, Twitch, Netflix. As we know, a lot of these services are getting ads. They're not slowing down on ads. So what we could do is those ads use it for trying to display the message that texting and driving is bad. Lastly, another issue another way we could help combat this is through more social media ads. Change the social media ads from what's being shown now to things that would help. And so that was my speech on persuading you guys to not text and drive, from all the fatalities due to statistics, ways that are being combated, and then ways I think we could stop this issue.